the championship team in Class 3A with 124.5 points, Coach Bob Dara, West Des Moines Dowling.
And you can see a lot of people in uniform. That means they had a lot of people out there tonight.
And a lot of place winners.
You bet.
And they got a few of those kids back.
There they are, West Des Moines Dowling, the 3A team champions for 1988.
All right, we make this request. And our Class 3A champion, 109.5 points, Coach Ron Gray, West Des Moines Dowling. Wrestlers, both teams and individual
champions, West Des Moines Dowling. See Jeff Thyler there, straight in the middle of the picture. Three-time champion for Dowling. But there was a lot of talent on that team, a lot of commitment as the season went on.
As Class 3A, the champions with 91 points. Coach Ron Gray, West Des Moines Dowling.
Well, what do you say about that team that they don't say about themselves on the mat, Doug?
It's not the first trophy, nor will it be the last that Dowling wins. As a matter of fact, they have to be favored, I think, in the dual meet championships, which are coming up after these championships here.
Coach Bob Dara, West Des Moines Dowling.
Second place to Dowling. Dowling has a big trophy case.
They need one.
Great big trophy case. Those are the Dowling wrestlers. One of the most successful programs year in and year out.
And in Class 3A,
here are the winners.
the champions. And second place in Class 3A, 104 points. Coach Bob Dara, West Des Moines Dowling. And the presenter is Dr. Ken Sand, Superintendent of Schools, Southeast Polk. West Des Moines Dowling, number 2. Second place, 111 points. Coach Bob Dara, West Des Moines Dowling.
The fourth time that Dowling has scored more than 100 points and not won.
And not won a title.
And not won the title.
Here they come.
And it isn't over for these guys. It isn't over for Lisbon and several others who comes up with the state dual meet championship next week.
So we have one trophy yet to give.
And 1/2 points. Coach Ron Gray and West Des Moines Dowling.
Well, they're used to coming out and getting a trophy every year, aren't they, Doug?
They sure are. They had a champion tonight in Capola. They're one champion.
Second place, the runner-up team in 3A, 80.
Class A. Dick? Thank you, Dean. With me is Bob Dara of West Des Moines Dowling, the championship West Des Moines Dowling. Bob, how does it happen year after year you're on top?
Well, I don't know. We really try to work hard. We try to get a full year in, and then I think, you know, it kind of pays off.
And you're looking ahead now to next year already.
Yeah, we got some good kids. The new weights, I think, are really going to help us because in the small weights and the upper weights, there's not a lot of kids, but in the middle, we got a lot of people, and they're looking to get in those holes where the Anderson, some of those guys are leaving. So we got 6 kids back out of this team and 3 underclassmen in state champ.
Any surprises tonight?
Oh, I was kind of tickled when Engler's win. Berg had beaten him before a year ago, and in our regional duel. So it was a good revenge for us.
Bob, congratulations. Best of luck in the future. Back to you, Doug.
Thank you very much.
35 pounds. With me now is a gentleman from West Des Moines Dowling, Tim Anderson, who has won his second consecutive title. Tim, tell me what Coach Bob Dara said a little before your match.
He said just not to go out and try to be flashy, just go out and get the job done. You know, win by a point, it's still a win.
And when you started out, it looked like you were in complete control, and the match ended up just 1 point over Mr. Watt of Ames.
I knew how to go out and get after it early because I haven't had really a lot of close matches, and I knew he'd be in tough shape, and his technique is really solid.
All right, Tim, thank you very much. Tim Anderson of West Des Moines Dowling, your state champion at 132. Now back to you, Doug. 3-time state champion in Class 3A competition from West Des Moines Dowling, young man by the name of Jeff Filer. Jeff, what goes on your mind when you know you're coming into the match tonight? You got 12,000 people here. What are you thinking about when you come up for your last match?
Well, it's an exciting tournament, but all the experience through the years, our team, we wrestle in top competition around the Midwest, and we just think of this tournament as just another tournament. We're not into the mind games and everything.
It was indeed, and if my score sheet is right, I see 19-3, and you said you'd wrestled this young man, Jeff Cox, before.
Yeah, I wrestled him at districts, and we had a good match there.
And your favorite move was on your feet?
Yeah, I like wrestling on my feet a lot more. I'm freestyle-oriented from my feet.
Good luck to you, Jeff Filer, West Des Moines Dowling, state champion 3 times in a row. Now back to you, Doug.
Thank you, Dick, and the Dean Borg, too. 152 pounds next. We're going to Double A. This is where we start.
6th place, Gary Campbell, Council Bluffs, TJ. 5th place, Tom Senna, Iowa City West. 4th place, Tom Krager, Mason City. 3rd place, Dion Sproles, Waterloo West. Runner-up from Cedar Falls, Tim Bells. And the Class 3A 112-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Matt Eglin.
The winners at 112. And now for the reports on the matches we didn't see at 119. Here first is Dean Borg.
Pound awards, Coach Frank Freeman of Bettendorf.
They were half cheerleaders and the other half were
6th
watching
place,
cheerleaders.
Gene Bells, Davenport West. 5th place, Dave Klassen, Iowa City City High. 4th place, George Davis, West Des Moines Dowling. 3rd place, Ross Bray. 6th place, Chuck Harden, Prairie Cedar Rapids. 5th place, Mick Slinger, Charles City. 4th place, Mike Guthrie, West Des Moines Dowling. 3rd place, Steve Waddell, Bettendorf. Runner-up, Mickey Bates, Davenport West. And the 98-pound 3A champion from Mason City, Dale Fellin.
Attaboy Dale, he pulled it off in the last second.
6th place, Thad Collins, Iowa City West. 5th place, Bill Phillips, Mason City. 4th place, Ray Burden, Waterloo West. 3rd place, Wendell Love, Waterloo Central. 2nd place, Chris Campana, West Des Moines Dowling. And the 155 3A champion from Fort Dodge, Ted Camamo.
Major decision.
Randy Young,
To win that state title.
Here's
5th
Triple A.
place, Dave Free, Mason City. 4th place, Bob Paciotti, Bettendorf. 3rd place, Pat Meyer, West Des Moines Dowling. 2nd place, Jim Sturdivant, Fort Dodge. And the 167 3A champion from Clinton, J.D. Luders.
There's J.D. Luders, the champion. Here's a floor report from Dean Borg.
2 of them was
Presenting the
undefeated.
Class 3A awards, Coach Frank
Here is
Freeman
the
of
Triple
Bettendorf.
A award.
6th place, Brian Brazel, Cedar Rapids, Washington. 5th place, Joe Greenlee, Waverly Shell Rock. 4th place, Scott Leonard, West Des Moines Dowling. 3rd place, Fritz Stratton, Muscatine. 2nd place, Steve Metzger, Ames. And the 185 3A champion from Bettendorf, Brian McCracken.
185-pound repeaters. 2nd championship in a row for
5th place, Sean Watt, Ames. 4th place, Gary Steffensmeyer, Fort Madison. 3rd place, Matt Dara, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Paul Huffman, Cedar Falls. And the 98 Class 3A champion from Clinton, Dan Knight.
maybe the first of 4 for that young freshman Dan Knight. Let's get a floor report. Triple A.
Kelly Davis, Dubuque Hempstead.
Fifth place, Keith Chandler Clinton. Fourth place, Matt Anderson Waverly Shellrock. Third place, Steve Waddell Bettendorf. Runner-up, Mike Guthrie West Des Moines Dowling. And the 3A 112-pound champion from Cedar Rapids, Washington, Gary McCall.
Nice job, Gary. And we're now going to have a floor report from
Sixth place, Chad Delvik, Prairie Cedar Rapids. Fifth place, Steve Ugolini, Ankeny. Fourth place, Ken Luton, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Dale Fellon, Mason City. Runner-up, Derek Woods, Waterloo, Columbus. And the 3A 119-pound champion from Waterloo East, Chuck Pearson.
who looked like a champion all the way tonight. He did a great job. That's Chuck Pearson. Let's get a floor report now from Dean Borg.
Sixth place, Bob Waitke, Davenport West. Fifth place, Steve Hellman, Waterloo, Columbus. Fourth place, Scott Bauermeister, Spencer. Place, Trevor Clark, Fort Dodge. Runner-up, Rick Lynch, Charles City. And the Class 3A 132-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Chris Bazzacco.
Chris Bazzacco, and he's on the state championship team. He has double reason to smile. Certainly. And here's
place, Bart Taylor, Council Bluffs AL. Fourth place, Jim Stapleton, Mason City. Third place, Joe Horton, Southeast Polk Runnels. Second place, Johnny Scott, Waterloo East. And the 3A 155-pound champion from Davenport Assumption, Mike Flynn.
Mike Flynn qualifies, I guess, as a little bit of an upset. There he is, the champion. We're going to get a floor report now from Dean Borg.
North Tama of Traer has a state wrestling champion tonight. At 167 pounds, Tom Kaufman defeated Jack Denholm of Parkersburg.
Now the Triple A's.
Sixth place, Dave Christ, Dubuque Waller. Fifth place, Pat Militich, Bettendorf. Fourth place, Blair Early, Davenport West. Third place, Chris Geneser, West Des Moines Dowling. Second place, Russell Stephen, New Hampton. And the 3A 167-pound champion from Waterloo West, Tony Hansen.
Attaboy, Tony. Tony Hansen. Let's go to Dean Borg.
You'll soon see Pat Rule up on that champion stand. Pat Rule of Parkersburg was leading 3-2 in
Sixth place, Joe McBride, Fort Dodge. Fifth place, David Reading, Fort Madison. Fourth place, Dave Gulick, Des Moines Hoover. Third place, Lou Solari, Ankeny. Runner-up, Kelly Flynn, West Des Moines Dowling. And the Class 3A heavyweight champion from Iowa City, City High, Andy Hammond.
Andy Heyman. His coach, Clyde Bean, was coach of the year.
Sixth place, Andre Scott, Waterloo East. Fifth place, Dan Nevels, Pleasant Valley. Fourth place, Jeff Black, Urbandale. Third place, Joe Whitters, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Second place, Brian Thomas, Davenport West. And the 3A 126-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Ken Luton,
who came from way behind right at the end to win his title. Now let's...
Sixth place, Steve Van Arsdale, Waterloo West. Fifth place, Scott Engelman, Mason City. Fourth place, Dan Clothier, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Pat Waters, Iowa City, City High. Second place, Brian Jeffords, Cedar Rapids Prairie. And the 3A 132-pound champion from Bettendorf, Scott Klein.
Fine history at Bettendorf. They've had...
Sixth place, Joe Garvey, West Des Moines Dowling. Fifth place, Mike Porter, Ankeny. Fourth place, Curtis Wright, Boone. Third place, Tony Newsel, Iowa City West. Second place, Rick Lynch, Charles City. And the 3A 138-pound champion from Bettendorf, Bill Hansen.
That's Bill Hansen. He lost fourth
place, Jeff Simpson, Fort Madison. Fifth place, Brian Blackford, West Des Moines Dowling. Fourth place, Dave Crook, Bettendorf.
Third place, Aaron Chambers, Marshalltown. Second place, Johnny Scott, Waterloo East. And the 3A 155-pound champion from Indianola, Mike Baldwin. Steve Knipp, Waterloo East. Sixth place, Steve Shoemaker, Bettendorf. Fifth place, Phil Gillespie, Davenport West. Fourth place, Greg Herbert, Dubuque Waller. Third place, E.C. Mulehop, West Des Moines Dowling. Second place, Darrell Long, Cedar Rapids Jefferson. And the 3A 167-pound champion from Waterloo East, Maurice Moorhead.
Maurice Moorhead. A lot of talent.
Fifth place, Dan Carney, Marshalltown. Fourth place, Tom Buechler, Linmar Marion. Third place, Chris Geneser, West Des Moines Dowling. Second place, Mark Moody, Waterloo Columbus. And the 3A 185-pound champion from Fort Dodge, Randy Ewing. Newton. Sixth place, Pat Grimshaw, Burlington. Fifth place, Kurt Fiddlekey, Manchester, West Delaware. Fourth place, Sean Wallace, Southeast Polk. Third place, Kelly Flynn, West Des Moines Dowling. Second place, Randy Burns, Spencer. And the 3A heavyweight champion from Newton, Brooks Simpson.
Well, he almost has too many things going for him. I mean, it doesn't seem fair. 126 at 119.
Sixth place, Chuck Johnson, Des Moines Hoover. Fifth place, Chuck Capola, West Des Moines Dowling. Fourth place, Dave Lindeman, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Third place, Mark Hamilton, Waterloo East. Second place, Rob Bennett, Mason City. And the 3A 119-pound champion from Fort Dodge, Brent Helmkamp.
Say, he almost broke a sweat tonight.
Well, who was it? 36 seconds.
Let's go to Dean Boyd.
This is your opponent.
Sixth place, Troy Johnson, Webster City. Fifth place, A.T. Arneson, Bettendorf. Fourth place, Dean DeGiacomo, Waterloo West. Third place, Tim Anderson, West Des Moines Dowling. Second place, Steve Swanson, Davenport West. And the 3A 126-pound champion from Clinton, Dan Knight.
Undefeated in his entire high school career. One of the best records ever in
Dubuque Waller. Sixth place, Jamie Cutler, West Des Moines Dowling. Fifth place, Dennis Heineck, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Fourth place, Craig Maxon, Webster City. Third place, Jim Kazuki, West Des Moines Valley. Second place, Kevin Tan, Cedar Rapids, Washington. And the 3A 185-pound champion from Dubuque Waller, Greg Herbert.
right through super heavyweight now because there's no wrestling yet to go. We'll have the awarding of the team championships too.
Fifth place, Kelly McKeever, Sioux City East. Fourth place, John Lindeman, Linmar Marion. Third place, Dave Turner, Clinton. Second place, Matt Sindlinger, Charles City. And the 3A heavyweight champion from Ames, Paul Welta. Wilson, Council Bluffs, Thomas Jefferson. Fifth place, Dave Schmidt, Boone. Fourth place, G.J. Clothier, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Brian Bayan, Ottumwa. Runner-up, Brent Lertz, Charles City. And the 3A 105-pound champion from Iowa City, City High, Ken Stecker.
Ken Stecker. He got way ahead, then had to put off a last near-fall situation to...
Sixth place, Mark Morgan, Ames. Fifth place, Jeremy Reinert, Cedar Rapids, Washington. Fourth place, Tim Ross, Charles City. Third place, Jeff Filer, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Ed Lee, Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln. And the 3A 112-pound champion from Clinton, Baron Hendricks.
Baron Hendricks. Undefeated season. Part of it.
Awards, Coach Bob Casagrande of Sioux City, Heelan. Sixth place, Augie Gutierrez, Bettendorf. Fifth place, Marcus Mangum, Waterloo East. Fourth place, Tim Minnick, Pleasant Valley. Third place, Matt Broderick, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Kurt McDermott, Newton. And the 3A 145-pound champion from Sioux City, Heelan, Keith Linden.
Good going there, Keith.
That's why I want all girls.
Sixth place, Brad Sioux City West. Fifth place, Dwayne Van.
Doesn't help.
Fourth place, Curtis White, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Shane Gates, Indian Ore. Runner-up, Matt Retzkemmer, Waverly Shell Rock. And the 3A 155-pound champion from Des Moines Roosevelt, Mike Engrick.
Nice going, Mike. Yep, all those girls will be winning state championships and things too, you know, and you'll be pulling.
Central. Fifth place, Chris Stoddsdale, Charles City. Fourth place, Mike Cole, Manchester, West Delaware. Third place, Dave Turner, Clinton. Runner-up, Jamie Cutler, West Des Moines Dowling. And the 3A heavyweight champion from Ames, Paul Welfa.
That's Paul Welfa. Take that medal home and match it up with the other one. He won last.
Cedar Rapids, Kennedy. Sixth place, Chris Ristow, Waverly Shell Rock. Fifth place, Scott Munson, Waterloo, Columbus. Fourth place, Walt Furler, Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln. Third place, G.J. Clothier, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Doug Black, Fort Dodge. And the Class 3A 105-pound champion from Cedar Rapids, Kennedy, Lance Paulson.
Attaboy, Lance.
Coach Bob Dara of West Des Moines Dowling. Sixth place, Mike Matheson, Davenport North. Fifth place, Brad Kreiner, Ottumwa. Fourth place, Andy Showalter, Waterloo West. Third place, Doug DeWall, Cedar Falls. Runner-up, Kurt Christensen, Dubuque Hempstead. And the 3A 126-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Jeff Filer.
Of the state champion team. Here's a floor report. A quick.
Sixth place, Tom Nielsen, Iowa City, City High. Fifth place, Kurt Jensen, Harlan. Fourth place, Sean Pridemore, Davenport West. Third place, James Henderson, Cedar Rapids, Kennedy. Runner-up, James Young, Waterloo West. And the 3A 167-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Curtis White.
Yet another champion for the Dowling team.
Sixth place, Tony Berger, Harlan. Fifth place, Chad Ehrig, Makokada. Fourth place, Jeff Crooks, Charles City. Third place, Brett Sharp, Muscatine. Runner-up, Greg Berg, Southeast Polk Runnels. And the 3A 185-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Kurt Engler.
4 finalists for Dowling and 4 champions tonight. Let's go to Dean Borg.
West Des Moines Dowling. Sixth place, Mark Hamilton, Cedar Falls. Fifth place, Chris Kelson, Sioux City East. Fourth place, Anthony Tomeo, Council Bluffs, PJ. Third place, Keith Albert, Dubuque Hempstead. Runner-up, Jason Welch, West Des Moines Valley. And the 3A 140-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Jeff Filer.
Undefeated year. And here are the team standings of AAA. The team standings.
Sixth place, Dan Schadema, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Fifth place, Dave Bendorf, Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. Fourth place, Danny O'Berry, Ames. Third place, Mike Newman, Waterloo West. Runner-up, Curtis White, West Des Moines Dowling. And the 3A 160-pound champion from Charles City, Steve Williams.
Well, I know one happy dad, Wendell Williams, who's been a friend of wrestling for a long time, is ecstatic tonight. Well,
sixth place, Mark Sturdivant, Sioux City, Heelan. Fifth place, Matt Ironside, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. Fourth place, Matt Russell, Cedar Rapids, Washington. Third place, Ryan Walrath, Keokuk. Runner-up, Dan Dickey, Waterloo West. The 3A 140
130-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Joe Piazza.
He's clinched his school a tie for the championship. So far, Joe Piazza.
6th place, Mark Beeson, Oskaloosa. 5th place, Kevin High, Waterloo West. 4th place, Casey Hesseltine, Iowa City High. 3rd place, Ryan Chambers, Webster City. Runner-up, Craig Lamont, Eldridge, North Scott. And the 3A 171-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Corey Manning.
He had a shutout tonight to win his championship, Corey Manning. Are you there?
Place, Harold Lovelady, Des Moines Roosevelt. 5th place, Ed Flynn, West Des Moines Dowling. 4th place, Eric Emsick, Lewis Central Council Bluffs. 3rd place, Justin Greenlee, Waverly Shellrock. Runner-up, Tony Berger, Harlan. And the 3A 189-pound champion from Waterloo West, Glenn Wilder.
And he won it with a big in the AAA.
Duke Hempstead. 5th place, Chris Cleek, Council Bluffs AL. 4th place, Chris Reed, Cedar Rapids Prairie. 3rd place, Parker Wildeman, Cherokee, Washington. Runner-up, Matt Purdy, Cedar Falls. And the Class 3A 275-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Brad Henry.
Well, he said in the paper today that I've been here 3 times and I want this one bad. And he wanted it bad enough. He got it.
Place, Rob Meyer, Newton. 5th place, Mark Clemens, Pleasant Valley. 4th place, Chad Gallagher, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. 3rd place, Dan Dosey, Decorah. Runner-up, Brett Paulson, Cedar Rapids, Kennedy. And the 3A 112-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Jason Jewett. 3A 119-pound awards, Coach Don Huff of Waterloo West. 6th place, Mark Kelly, West Des Moines Dowling. 5th place, Brian Howell, Maquoketa. 4th place, Sean Martin, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. 3rd place, Derek Monsier, Newton. Runner-up, Scott Munson, Waterloo, Columbus. The 3A 119-pound champion from Waterloo West, Matt Dickey.
Matt Dickey wins it for Waterloo West. Let's meet our newest 4-time state champion, talking with Dean Borg.
Dowling. 6th place, Marcus Mulwinkle, Lidmar Marion. 5th place, Chris Kelson, Sioux City East. 4th place, Marco Marino, Dubuque Weller. 3rd place, Jeff Olson, Burlington. Runner-up, Jake Hawks, Indianola. And the 3A 145-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Jeff Filer.
The smile of a 3-time champion. Let's go to
Both Jefferson and Dowling.
And West Waterloo's 3rd.
5th place, Scott Bichette, Fort Madison. 4th place, Rusty Van Wetsinga, Pleasant Valley. 3rd place, Pat Craver, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Ernest Middleton, Waterloo West. The 3A 171-pound champion from Iowa City High, Casey Hesseltine.
There's the pinner, and he pinned for a state championship right there.
Coach Dick Briggs of Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. 6th place, Eric Longdon, West Des Moines Dowling. 5th place, Jermaine Reed, Des Moines East. 4th place, Bill Treelor, Sioux City West. 3rd place, Todd Folkedahl, Decorah. Runner-up, Trent Lyman, Marshalltown. And the 3A 189-pound champion from Cedar Rapids, Jefferson, Jeff Horak.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Eric Keller, Indianola. 5th place, Eric Baker, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson. 4th place, Jason Deary, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Zach Geary, Cedar Falls. Runner-up, Jeff Bellows, Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. And the Class 3A 103-pound champion from Council Bluffs, AL, Darren Kopic.
He won the battle of...
Sixth place, Anthony Blint, Mount Pleasant. Fifth place, Tim Deegan, West Des Moines Dowling. Fourth place, Mike Graves, Sioux City Heelan. Third place, Brent Paulson, Cedar Rapids Kennedy. Runner-up, Tom Smith, Dubuque Waller. And the Class 3A 119-pound champion from Waterloo West, Matt Dickey.
Little family tradition there also. His dad was a teammate of Dan Gables at
Noah. Sixth place, Bob Towns, Sioux City West. Fifth place, Chris Helton, Webster City. Fourth place, Matt Mulvihill, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Danny Reams, Charles City. Runner-up, Mark Wallace, Bettendorf. And the Class 3A 145-pound champion from Indianola, Jared Downey.
Congratulations to Jared Downey for his second state title.
Of West Des Moines Dowling. Sixth place, Brian Ott, Webster City. Fifth place, Jason Black, Ottumwa. Fourth place, Tarek Stevens, Waterloo East. Third place, Dan Kilgard, Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. Runner-up, Ben Smith, Southeast Polk Reynolds. And the Class 3A 152-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Mark Fox.
Congratulations to Mark Fox. Let's go to Dick Trotter for a...
DeMarco Daniels, Des Moines Hoover. Fifth place, John Yankee, Mason City. Fourth place, Ben Freestone, Cedar Falls. Third place, Shane Broderick, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Greg Lechtenberg, Bettendorf. And the Class 3A 171-pound champion from Fort Dodge, Eric Josephson.
Let's go to Dean Board for...
Douglas Abe Lincoln. Sixth place, Matt Ryle, Fort Dodge. Fifth place, Alonzo Henderson, Waterloo East. Fourth place, Shane Fallis, Sioux City North. Third place, Jason Geary, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Jeff Bellows, Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. And the 112-pound 3A champion from Council Bluffs, Abe Lincoln, Darren Kopic.
Hey, two-time champion there, Darren Kopic.
Sixth place, Corey Kammerer, Pleasant Valley. Fifth place, Chris Deegan, West Des Moines Dowling. Fourth place, DJ Walton, Council Bluffs AL. Third place, Zach Geary, Cedar Falls. Runner-up, Tom Smith, Dubuque Waller. And the 3A 119-pound champion from Cedar Rapids Kennedy, Brent Paulson.
Congratulations, Mr. Paulson.
Sixth place, John Schieffer, Iowa City City High. Fifth place, Doug Budarp, Webster City. Fourth place, Chad Stecker, Boone. Third place, Jamal Fox, Waterloo West. Runner-up, Chad Vance, Charles City. 135-pound 3A champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Chris Capola.
Congratulations to Chris Capola. Long tradition of Dowling. And here's Dean Board with a floor report.
Sixth place, Joe Thompson, Des Moines East. Fifth place, Paul Wolf, Dubuque Hempstead. Fourth place, Lamont Alvarez, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Dan Kilgard, Lewis Central, Council Bluffs. Runner-up, Ben Smith, Southeast Polk Reynolds. And the 3A 160-pound champion from Iowa City City High, Louis Pelsang.
The man who wrapped it up for City High, and he has every reason to smile. How about that?
West Des Moines Valley. Sixth place, Baramy Osandro, Eldridge North Scott. Fifth place, Chris Deegan, West Des Moines Dowling. Fourth place, Dusty Koffel, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Third place, Eric Coble, Cedar Falls. Runner-up, Wade Anderson, Waterloo West. And the 3A 140-pound champion from West Des Moines Valley, John Thornburg.
Fourth place last year to Wade Anderson's third. He's the champion.
Coach Tom Horton of Dubuque Waller. Sixth place, Paul Harnum, Bettendorf. Fifth place, Mark Pendergast, Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Fourth place, Ben Flock, Fort Madison.
Third place, Brant LaGrange, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Runner-up, Mark White, West Des Moines Dowling. And the 3A 145-pound champion from Dubuque-Wahlert, Jason Francis.
Jason Francis. Somewhere between France and here, that...
Ed Scarborough, Waterloo Columbus. Fifth place, Matt Eldine, Iowa City City High. Fourth place, Chad Rhodes, Newton. Third place, Jed Gamble, Preston. Runner-up, Chris Lensing, Bettendorf. And the 3A 171-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Matt Mulvihill.
Matt Mulvihill for Dowling. They've won a lot of titles over the years. He's proud to be standing up there on top for Coach Ron Gray and the great tradition of West Des Moines Dowling.
Dubuque-Wahlert. Sixth place, Brian Fryermuth, Muscatine. Fifth place, Mike Prunty, Waterloo Columbus. Fourth place, Dave Allen, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Jess Hargrave, Spencer. Runner-up, Todd Buckland, Des Moines Lincoln. And the 3A 130-pound champion from Dubuque-Wahlert, Will Kelly.
Big win for Will Kelly at 130 pounds. 135.
Bleth and Keith Massey of Lewis Central Council Bluffs. Sixth place, Curtis Anderson, Fort Dodge. Fifth place, Jason Meyer, Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Fourth place, Jay Dickey, Waterloo West. Third place, Steve Blackford, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Brad Miller, Pleasant Valley. And the 3A 135-pound champion from Lewis Central Council Bluffs, David Kjelgaard.
David Kjelgaard. There's a real family tradition there. Those brothers have been awfully tough. Ones that now at UNI.
Sixth place, Eric Schmidt, Clarinda. Fifth place, Mike Dark, Cedar Falls. Fourth place, Tony Scigliano, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Curtis Johnson, Clinton. Runner-up, Chris Lucan, Marshalltown. And the Class 3A 135-pound champion from Dubuque-Wahlert, Will Kelly.
Three-time champion, Will Kelly. What a way to end his high school career.
Sixth place, Justin Wolf, Fort Dodge. Fifth place, Nate Berger, Benton. Fourth place, Matt Brown, Lamar. Third place, Troy Gagey, Pleasant Valley. Runner-up, Gary Lake, Waterloo East. And Class 3A 145-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Steve Blackford.
And that, Steve Blackford from Dowling wins at 145.
Central Council Bluffs. Sixth place, Max Slauson, Southeast Polk Reynolds. Fifth place, Gunther Hildreth, West Des Moines Dowling. Fourth place, Craig Cookman, Mason City. Third place, Ryan LaGrange, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Runner-up, Travis Evans, Iowa City City High. And the 3A 160-pound champion from Lewis Central Council Bluffs, Adam Bendorf, Madison. Sixth place, Aaron Tecklenburg, Marshalltown. Fifth place, Robert Cole, Des Moines North. Fourth place, Mick Daggy, West Des Moines Dowling. Third place, Tony Whelan, Cedar Falls. Runner-up, Satori Snow, Cedar Rapids Prairie. And the Class 3A 189-pound champion from Fort Madison, Jason Crooks.
There he is, the champion, Jason Crooks for 3A at 189. Let's go to
Gray of West Des Moines Dowling. Sixth place, Ted Pryor, Cedar Falls. Fifth place, Wes Simpson, Spencer. Fourth place, Corey Eberhard, Fort Dodge. Third place, Jessman Smith, Southeast Polk Reynolds. Runner-up, Steve Long, Clinton. And the Class 3A 160-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Steve Blackford.
Steve Blackford, second championship.
Coach Ron Gray in West Des Moines Dowling. Sixth place, Josh Sestak, Fort Dodge. Fifth place, Scott Bender, Oskaloosa. Fourth place, Luke Ganson, Dubuque Hempstead. Third place, Satori Snow, Cedar Rapids Prairie. Runner-up, Aaron Tecklenburg, Marshalltown.
And the Class 3A 189-pound champion from West Des Moines Dowling, Micah Daggy.
Ron Gray's loving it. 2 state champions. He got 2 state.
6th place, Joe Moeller, Urbandale. 5th place, Matt Toronto, Sioux City North. 4th place, A.J. Novak, Cedar Rapids Prairie. 3rd place, Brett Stender, Eldridge, North Scott. Runner-up, Nabil Yewahi, Keokuk. And the heavyweight champion at 3A from West Des Moines Dowling, Mac John Daggy.
Won a first period fall to get his title and finish an undefeated season.
Martin of Cedar Rapids Prairie. 6th place, Nate Niram, Boone. 5th place, Ryan Fulsat, Decorah. 4th place, Scott Heron, Fort Madison. 3rd place, Greg Rorda, Southeast Polk Reynolds. Runner-up, Brant Chambers, West Des Moines Dowling. And the Class 3A 189-pound champion from Cedar Rapids Prairie, Paul Heenick.
He won with a pin. Exciting finish for Paul Heenick, the champion at 189. Wonder how much he's going to grow. Well, let's go to...
Presenting the Class 3A 125-pound awards, Coach Wes Bohm of Urbandale. 6th place, Patrick Allibone, Keelan. 5th place, Kyle Billups, North Scott Eldridge. 4th place, Mike Foster, Oskaloosa. 3rd place, Kelly Gray, West Des Moines Dowling. Runner-up, Zach Paulson, Cedar Rapids Kennedy. And the Class 3A 125-pound champion from Urbandale, Mark Honsleben.
Way to go, Mark. 2-time champion. Let's go to Joe in Class 3.
Brent Nelson, Cedar Rapids Kennedy. 5th place, Kenny Blades, West Des Moines Dowling. 4th place, Mike Engelman, Spencer. 3rd place, Wade McLeod, Muscatine. Runner-up, Ben Fouch, Council Bluffs, Abe Lincoln. And the Class 3A heavyweight champion from Cedar Rapids, Xavier, Mike Shadek.
Well, there's Xavier's first
215-pound Class 3A 215-pound awards presented by Mike Richard of Burlington. 6th place, James Kleinberg, Sioux City North. 5th place, Bill Breedlove, Dowling, West Des Moines. 4th place, Rob Lance, Mount Pleasant. 3rd place, Blake Gillis, Spencer. 2nd place, Chris McDonald, Linmar, Marion. And the Class 3A 215-pound champion from Burlington, Ryan Phillips. Heavyweight place winners, please. Tony Sims, Davenport West. 5th place, Antoine Walker, Davenport North. 4th place, Dustin Cooper, Urbandale. 3rd place, Sean Kelly, Cedar Falls. Runner-up, Willie Leonard, Waller, Dubuque. And the Class 3A 145-pound champion from Ankeny, Topher Ewing. Stuart Nelson, Johnston. 7th place, Matt Smith, Xavier, Cedar Rapids. 6th place, Alex Canellis, Iowa City West. 5th place, Cameron Urias, Newton. 4th place, Avery Rogers, Marshalltown. 3rd place, Brian Stelly, Bettendorf. Runner-up, Bill Breedlove, Dowling, West Des Moines. And the 3A 215-pound champion from Spencer, Blake Gillis. Adam Mans, Council Bluffs, Abe Lincoln. 6th place, Mike Nolte, Waverly Shell Rock. 5th place, Luke Stamp, Lewis Central. 4th place, Adam Schumacher, Dubuque Senior. 3rd place, J.J. Anderson, Dowling Catholic. 2nd place, Zach McRae, Iowa City City High. And the 3A state champion at 130 from Iowa City West, Mitch Mueller.
70. That's what his season and what his high school career has come to. 30 seconds of effort left. Those people are from Dowling, and they have the long faces. That clock in the back is the time clock for this match.
Campana gets a whizzer in. Camino comes back, control.
Only 5. 2-point lead for Higgins. There it is. Dan Higgins is the winner from Lewis Central of Council Bluffs in the AAA 105-pound class. And,
I think they had that colors wrong, and the winner in that match wasn't Higgins, but it was Guthrie. They had the colors wrong for us, and Guthrie from Des Moines Dowling was the winner in that match.
You're
3-1.
Sorry to all you people watching in Central Iowa, and too bad for everybody watching in the West.
Well, we have colors down on our card, and
the other way around. A second look makes it Lynch leading. Not anymore. Other way around.
well, he just came in on that shot and got snapped down and taken to in a snap down, and now he's on his back getting near fall points against him.
See how
fast those things change.
Oh, they do, don't they?
7-6 lead here just a few seconds ago, and all of a sudden it goes 2 for a takedown and 3 for a near fall. Widens it out to 11-7 in favor of young man from Dowling.
5 seconds to go. Dowling is going to win a state championship as a team. They've wrapped it up, and they just got an individual crown to add to the picture. That's young Chris Bazzocco. Chris Bazzocco of West Des Moines Dowling. 11-7 over Lynch of Charles City. You got to see the last 30 seconds of that. Well, they're all finished at 132, and it's time for the awards at 100.
Barn burner at 126 in 3A. Ken Luton of West Des Moines Dowling was trailing. He came up with 7 of his 9 points in about the last minute and a half of his match. The final score, Luton 9 and Brian Thomas of Davenport West 7, and it was a fantastic and furious finish. Okay, back to you, Doug.
And it's a great personal victory for Ken Luton, but his team...
Hey, Tim Anderson made Coach Bob Dara of West Des Moines Dowling a very, very happy man tonight indeed, as he had a very tough match with Greg Garvin of Cedar Rapids Jefferson and came out the winner by the margin of 10-7. Anderson will be back next year. He's just a junior, defeating Garvin with 2 near falls in the 3rd period. Doug?
And Webster City was able to win. Cutler riding on top, leading by 1 in the last period. They break because of a potentially dangerous hold. Well, Cutler, only 12 seconds to go. Christensen has to escape in 12 seconds to send the match into overtime.
He's not looking for the escape. He's looking for the 2 right here.
Stalemate again. Mike Allen is the official. One of the most experienced, one of the best officials in the state. Officiates referees at the high school and the college level.
Tyler's got a hold of the ankle, and that'll win it for him in a state championship.
Byler of West Des Moines Dowling adds to his team's already unbeatable total at AAA. 126-pound champion. Now we're going to have the awards of the report from Dick Trotter.
All right, and tonight we saw a young man from West Des Moines Dowling, Tim Anderson, just continues to win. He has now won 42 on the season. He doesn't know how to lose, but tonight he had a tough challenge from Rob Watt of Ames. The final score ended up Anderson 5 and Watt 4. And there you see a happy lad who will be racing over to greet Coach Bob Dara. Now, let's go to Dean Board.
White is slick from Dowling on his feet. He likes to be here.
He's in the dark uniform, by the way.
That's right. Young, and he's in on the double right there. Look, he starts. He's explosive. He gets 2.
A while ago, which team in the state has won the most consecutive state team titles?
Whoa, there went a nice double leg, and look at White's got Young in trouble, big trouble right here. Boy, he's explosive. He was able to lift him up, put him right down to his back. He's got lots of time, 35 seconds. He needs to get a little more chest to chest right here. Cover himself. Comes in a tough position. Changing of the levels right here. Curtis White
We're going to get a shot now of
In the center, you're blocking out.
most successful
Green,
AAA
Joey.
coach
Green down.
in West Des Moines and in
This year.
this year.
No. Oh, what? No. Down.
We can safely say that, I
Yes,
think.
we. And this one is over.
4 state champions for Dowling this year.
How about that?
What a performance.
8-2 winner is Kurt Engler of West Des Moines Dowling over Greg Bird. That one's considered an upset because Bird was ranked number 1.
Tyler, only a junior. Welch came in on a single leg. And Tyler counters with a single leg. Now he has his man on his back. Does he get the tip? Well, if you can't change levels 2 to 1, he's starting the second position in the position of advantage. There he goes into a Granby roll. Granby finish. He's got the 2. Move by Tyler.
He still got it.
He hasn't called it 2 yet. He hasn't. There he goes. He's called it 2. High school wrestler is going to go down the tube. Well, record, as they say, and it's true, records are made to be broken. Near fall position, actually better than that. This is a tough position from Tyler. It's a 3-point and becomes an undefeated state champion. Jeff Tyler of West Des Moines Dowling. He'll be back next year. I think there'll probably be 1 or 2 college scouts here too watching. 1 or 2, and they'll be from out of state, Doug, because a lot of people all over the nation are going to want this young man. That's Jeff Tyler getting a hug from Coach Dara.
It was another performance in the 171-pound weight division. Corey Manning of West Des Moines Dowling has won 9-0 over Greg Lamont of Eldridge North Scott. At this time, with me is Bob Dyer, the Coach of the Year in Clarendon. To the bar.
Let's get to the middle, fellas.
It's at 3A. Jason Jewett in the 112-pound class.
Stay there, top.
Of the team that is tied for the 3A champion. And this time at the end of the second period, we go into the other position, and for the first time, we're going to see that Jewett on the bottom.
And that's Ronnie Gray, the coach of the Des Moines Dowling, his first year taking over for Coach Dara. Be proud of him.
And Bob Dara, you know, went down to Simpson College, where he's done awfully well, too. So now,
Jewett in on the single leg.
with a score 4-0 after the escape for
nice inside trip. Stepped in.
Jewett is a senior.
And here, oh man, he has an arm bar and a half Nelson driving
up, and a pin right like that. With 45 seconds to go.
Jason Jewett used an arm bar and a half Nelson, drove it to the mat, drove Brent Paulson to the mat for the fall. Goes 42-4 and a state champion.
And that's 6 points.
6 points for Dowling. That's a big, big win for Des Moines Dowling.
That runs them up to 100 points, and they really are in the catbird seat.
Look at that arm bar. He jumped across, drove the half, drove down, and now he settles down. See, look at, he got the pin right there. That was fast.
Jason Jewett.
That's how fast things can happen, Doug.
That's at 3A. And let's go to 1A. Third period. Just starting. Joe Piazza, West Des Moines Dowling. Down by 1. He did a quick move on top.
No points yet. 2 points.
There is a set of criteria that would settle this match in case they were still tied at the end.
Here's the reversal by Joe Piazza. He just clears the arm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dowling has won the state championship.
Almost. They're 6 points ahead now.
A while ago,
They've clinched the tie, Doug.
They have clinched the tie.
They have clinched the tie. And it's Damon Lloyd. There's Tyler in on the double. Good extension. Comes through. 2 points.
2-0 in favor of Jeff Tyler.
That's a patented double by Jeff Tyler. He's one of his favorite moves from the feet. He's a
been in the international style wrestling a lot. He's been 4th and 5th in the national juniors. He's placed in the world juniors. He's just really had a
puts the legs
career.
in, and he has a real tough half Nelson here. He's just driving Cox into a near fall position with leverage and power. Now he can go chest to chest with him, and he could pin him right here.
He'd like to pin him right here.
Except time's running out, Tim. Tyler finally drove Cox straight back, goes ahead 16-2.
You're up, one red.
And another takedown will end it. It's a 3-point lead, 16-3. And here comes Styler. It's a technical fall. And West Des Moines, Dowling of West Des Moines becomes the state wrestling champion at the 3A division.
In Ron Gray's first year as head coach. Congratulations, Ron Gray.
3 individual championships by that man, Jeff Tyler. Finished the season 43-0. Oh, you're behind him. And he beat them by decision.
In on a nice single leg right here. Dumped it nice. Great execution. He really has good execution. He got in on the single, got to his feet, lowered his level, and really dumped him down to his rear end right there and got the 2 points.
4-1, 35-pound class. As you might expect in overtime. Vance's low single failed, and now Coppola's in on the single leg. Can he score? He does. He wins the title.
He wins it. Dowling wins it. Turns around a loss earlier in the year. Coach Gray, a happy camper.
Go, guys. An overtime victory on a takedown by Chris Coppola. 7-5 over Chad Vance. That spoils Vance's undefeated season, and Coppola wins the state title. Here are the awards now. Let's take a look first at what happened.
Single leg right in here. Dowling has it in real tight. Just drives, keeps his head right there, driving forward, gets the 2 points.
Happy camp.
The 1-pound class, and here we see Matt Mulvihill, who has defeated Chris Lensing 7-5. Lensing of Bettendorf in the championship match. Our guest right now is Gene Doyle.
Score is 2-0. And it's 3-0 now because Blackford in the second period escapes right away.
And takes it down right away. He's going after it.
He's got the cradle.
And he's got the arm hooked up. Oh, my goodness.
There it is. Boom. Mike Exline calls it. And a pin for Steve Blackford, leaving no doubt. He won for the 5th time against Lake this year. And that one for the state title.
Well, Steve Blackford from Dowling, I read an article earlier in the year where he lost a match and he said, I'm going to do everything I can to not let that happen again. And he stayed true to his prediction and his word. And look at this. He catches the head, puts him in the cradle, hooks the leg, elevates, shoulders down flat.
All right, Dean. Last year, Steve Blackford won the state championship. Tonight, Blackford repeats with a 17-5 victory over Steve Long of Clinton. And there you see a delighted young man from West Des Moines Dowling and another champion for Coach Ron Gray. Now let's go back to Doug.
Undefeated season. Thanks for going to go.
In from West Des Moines Dowling as he handled Aaron Tecklenburg of Marshalltown handily 7-2. Incidentally, Micah's brother Mick Daggy was a champion just a year ago in '95 for Coach Ron Gray of Dowling. Back to you, Doug. Mick. All right, Dean, in the 3A, the big fellas at 275, McJohn Daggy of Des Moines, West Des Moines Dowling, did what he wanted to do. He went out and got an early fall. Actually, 42 seconds in the first period was all it took. A fall over Nabil Yayawi of Keokuk. Back to you, Doug.